My wife left me for another man, but the day he blocked her, she came crawling back. And that's when I realized the truth about our entire marriage.
I knew something was wrong the moment my wife, Jenna, came home looking nervous. She walked past me without even saying hello. I asked how her day went. She said it was fine, but her voice shook like she was hiding something. I asked if she wanted to talk. She said she was tired. She always said she was tired lately. Tired, busy, stressed every excuse except honesty. That night, her phone lit up while she was in the shower. The message preview said, "Miss you already." My stomach twisted. I opened the phone hesitantly. I scrolled through her messages. There he was, a stranger. A man she'd been talking to for months. A man she told she felt alive with. A man she said she wished she had met earlier. My hands shook reading it. I felt like the floor disappeared. When she came out of the shower, she froze, seeing her phone in my hand. I asked who he was. She said, "It's not what it looks like." Then she corrected herself and said, "Okay, maybe it is." I felt my chest tighten as if all the air left the room. She said she didn't plan for any of this to happen. I asked how long it had been going on. She said, "A few months." I knew she was lying. She always blinked too fast when she lied. I asked if she loved him. She didn't answer. Silence stabbed deeper than the truth. Finally, she whispered, "I don't know." That hurt more than anything. I asked what she wanted. She said she wanted space from her husband of 20 years, space for a man she barely knew. I told her she already took space the moment she chose someone else. She didn't deny it. The next morning, she packed a small bag. She said she needed to figure herself out. She said she needed to find her happiness. She walked out without even hugging me goodbye. I stood there in disbelief. 20 years dissolved in seconds. Days passed with no word from her. Then she texted saying she was staying with a friend. I knew it was him. She said we needed time apart. I said time wouldn't fix betrayal. She said maybe we both needed a reset. I didn't reply. A week later, she showed up at the house unexpectedly. Her eyes were puffy. She asked if we could talk. I asked where her lover was. She looked down and said he stopped responding to her. Apparently, he didn't want a complicated situation. He blocked her on everything. She said she felt stupid. I said she didn't feel stupid, she just got caught. She begged me to listen. I stood there like stone. She said she made a mistake. She said she threw everything away for a fantasy. She said she realized too late that he never cared. Tears streamed down her face. She tried reaching for my hand. I stepped back. She asked if I still loved her. I said love didn't die, but trust did. She asked if I could forgive her. I said forgiveness doesn't rebuild what's already ash. She asked if we could start over. I said we never ended, we simply changed roles. She became the one who broke us. I became the one who survived it. She cried harder, saying she had nowhere else to go. I told her she should have thought about that before choosing another man. She said she was lost. I said she wasn't lost, she walked away intentionally. She said she was sorry. I said sorry doesn't heal wounds created by choice. She asked if she could stay for the night. I told her she could stay long enough to gather the rest of her things. She begged me not to do this. I told her she already did it to herself. She packed silently while I watched from the doorway. She kept looking at me like she hoped I'd change my mind. I didn't. When she left with her bags, she asked one last question. She asked if I'd ever let her back into my life. I told her I might forgive someday, but I'd never forget. And I'd never repeat the same mistake twice.